Orange spotted a house and whistled loudly, signaling everyone to rush inside. Old Mike pretended to sneak in as well. Although they had temporarily escaped danger, to be absolutely safe, they needed to shut all the curtains. But what they didn't expect was that Old Mike was lying through his teeth. Orange didn't suspect anything at all, but the moment she removed her blindfold, there was no chance to regret it. She grabbed the dinner knife on the table, which was actually a tree cutter's blade. At that moment, Red noticed something was wrong and asked what was happening. Old Mike claimed he had forgotten to close the curtains. Just then, the monster appeared again. They had to hurry on their way. Suddenly, a man on a motorcycle charged toward them. Old Mike dragged Red and the girl into the house, leaving the elderly couple outside. In the end, the two of them stayed together. Red angrily scolded Old Mike for being heartless. Unintentionally, she grabbed the blindfold and discovered that it didn't block out any light at all. He had always been able to see. From this point on, no matter what Old Mike said, Red wouldn't believe him. She grabbed the little girl and ran upstairs. Old Mike followed closely behind. Once they reached the rooftop, Old Mike grabbed the little girl and Red fell off. At that moment, Old Mike's daughter appeared and told him to quickly remove the girl's blindfold. But Old Mike hesitated. He suddenly remembered the despair he felt when his daughter was killed. He recalled his hatred for the men in his eyes. The girl before him reminded him of his daughter's tragic death. In that moment, he snapped back to reality. He grabbed the little girl tightly, finally breaking free from the monster's control. He hurried to rescue Red, explaining everything to her, but Red no longer wanted to believe him. Now, with everyone else dead, Old Mike was their last hope. Under Old Mike's protection, they finally reached the foot of Mount Gili. The men in his eyes were still chasing them. Old Mike ignited the car's fuel tank, and the explosion bought them some time. But Old Mike didn't follow them. He stayed behind to help protect them, and also to avenge his daughter. He pulled out a steel bar, and at that moment, the leader transformed into the form of his daughter. Old Mike nearly fell for the illusion again, but he gritted his teeth and lunged forward. However, the leader wouldn't let go of Old Mike. They both crashed into the room, perishing together. Meanwhile, Red carried the girl as they climbed, with the unseen monster hot on their heels. At a critical moment, they jumped into the cable car. They were temporarily safe. In the end, the cable car door opened suddenly, and they successfully entered the safe zone. It felt like another world. The little girl met her mother here, and Old Mike was reunited with his daughter.